I can't recall a time when I've had to deal with racism like overtly. I certainly can't think of any times that it has happened to me directly in any sort of like direct, I'm being racist kind of harmful way. But one thing that I never expected when I was in university was to get any sort of glass ceiling talk. And I got one from Michael Gray, who's an indigenous performer and choreographer and dancer and an actor. He set me aside during one of our one-on-one reviews and gave me the talk that I never knew I needed to have or that would ever come my way. And that was the talk of the glass ceiling of for people like me, for people with the skin color that I have, the skin color that Michael has. And it was the first time hearing out loud and upfront that there was something that was going to get in my way systemically. And being the little ambitious shit that I am, I was like, oh, sweet. So now I have something that I need to break. And I think something that I'm proud of is that I feel like that I didn't necessarily break it, but that I've been part of a couple of generations of Asian Canadian artists who have helped to start to crack it, if not start to take shards out of that glass currently. I always describe progress as glacial when it comes to representation, both on and off the stage for marginalized artists. But I think for the first time in the last few years, the change is underway. The changes that we've all been hoping for when it comes to representation and leadership, the type of art that we see on the stages in Toronto, the changes are happening and they're there and they're happening more and more. And so I feel a sense of acceleration that I haven't felt in ever when it comes to this kind of feeling. I don't know what it means to be an Asian Canadian artist in Canada. I just know what it means to be the artist who I am and why it is important to me to continue the kind of work from people who have paved the pathways for us, such as Nina Lee Aquino and Marjorie Chan, that it is those kinds of leaders who said, you know what? We're going to do things our way because no one else is going to take us seriously. And now the way that we want to do things is slowly but surely becoming a new standard. And I think that's something to be proud of. And I do think that upholding that standard and continuing to evolve it and transform it is what it means to be any marginalized theater artist in Canada. To be able to tell the stories that we never get to hear in ways that we never get to see and never get to experience. Those are things that are happening now. And it's exciting and it's exhilarating, but it's still just the tip of the iceberg. And we have so much deeper to go.